myself I was gonna do this, so I gotta do it. Oh man, let me see. It is junky. Alright, man. What it is, what it do. I told myself at the beginning of the year I was gonna start doing devotionals. I got this book called Jesus Calling. 365 devotions with real life stories by Sarah Young. So my attempt is to do every day. You know what I mean? That's my attempt. I'm gonna try to be, faithful with this. So bear with me, man. So what it do, man? Say no more. No more said. You know what I mean? Coop the captain. Man, first of all, let me just say this, man. January 1st, 2022, beginning of the year. First of all, I just want to pray for good health, good wealth, a lot of growth, a lot of development, a lot of financial blessings, a lot of spiritual blessings, emotional, just a lot of growth, man. Because to me, 2020 was like the year of shutdown, and then 2021 was like the year of benefits, and also a whole bunch of stuff. But I feel like this year is more so like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do for self. You know what I mean? You can't be on the sidelines. You can't just exist anymore. And I'm pretty much talking to myself, but we have to live and we have to be, we are human beings. And man, it just be feeling crazy because life is really short. Lost a lot of people last year due to gun violence and COVID. And man, they was in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s, but to me, at the end of the day, that's still all relatively young. So my thing is, take every day and how can I say it? Take every day serious. Don't take it for granted. Don't take any seconds for granted. Don't take nothing for granted. But man, how can I say? Maximize every opportunity you have. Maximize every relationships. Maximize every opportunity. You know what I mean? So anyway, I've been talking too much. I ain't got no script or nothing. I'm just going off of the brain. So we're gonna start at January 1st, man. So bear with me. I ain't gonna be before you long. On today. I love when people say that. On today. Okay. So let's get right into it, man. Like I said, Jesus Calling, devotional book. January 1. Come to me with a teachable spirit, eager to be changed. A close walk with me is a life of continual newness. Do not cling to old ways as you step into a new year. Instead, seek my face with an open mind, knowing that your journey with me involves being transformed by the renewing of your mind. As you focus your thoughts on me, be aware that I am fully attentive to you. I see you with a steady eye because my attention span is infinite. I know and understand you completely. My thoughts embrace you in everlasting love. I also know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. Give yourself fully to this adventure of increasing attentiveness to my presence. I love this, man. It just feel like, God is speaking to you directly and straight to you. Because I know sometimes, like, even for me, like, you be praying, you're talking to God and you be like, is God talking back? What do God sound like? But, he always is speaking, always. Like my pastor said, God speaks and sometimes he uses words. But it feels good to just be able to read his devotion and, get this. So this is some of the scriptures that were said, if you want to find it. You have said, seek my face. And excuse me if my voice is so low. I'm still working on getting some bass. I'm trying to get some bass in my voice. I'm 33. I'm about to be 34, so let me get some bass in my voice. You know, I hate when I'm talking to people and they be like, huh, what you say, huh? I be like, nigga, you heard me. No. But, Pete, you know what I mean? You have said, seek my face. My heart says to you, your face, Lord, do I seek. Psalms 27:8. Okay. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. Let me say that again. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Romans 12:2. Okay. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Jeremiah 29:11. Man, I love these because one thing I've been focusing on, I think last year, is like the promises of God. And they say the promises of God are yes and amen. So to know what God is saying to me, about me, for me, and what he want to do for me, if it gives me a sense of what's the word? It gives me like a sense of guarantee or like assuredness. Damn, what's the word? If you know the word, you know the word. But anyway, to know that he's not a liar and he gonna say and do what he said he gonna do, it makes you feel secure. So when he say, for I know the plans I have for you, you know what I mean? So if I don't know what my plans is, I need to go to the person who got the plans for me. You know what I mean? Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. And I pray that everybody has hope for the future, because I think that's one of the worst places to be in life, is to be hopeless. Trust me, I know all about it. I don't want to get started and talk about, you know, my life. But you know what? I'm going to be honest, man. I love, you know, smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? I just loved it. I can't lie to you. I first started off smoking weed. Y'all probably don't know nothing about this, but back in the day, they had these mango wraps called Wet Mango. Like, I ain't know how to roll weed, you know what I mean? I ain't know how to, you know, bust a blunt down and all of that. Like, I used to think, my nail, I used to keep my nail long on my thumb purposely, because I think you supposed to, like, bust the blunt down with your nail. So when I started smoking weed, I didn't smoke weed using blunt. I was just using wraps. It was already, it came on a straw. You just unroll it, break it down, roll it up, good to go. But like I said, man, I did like smoking weed. I enjoyed it. You know, I love the high it gave me. But you know, after a while I got older. I just noticed that I started smoking weed because I was trying to escape, you know, reality. You know, just to avoid some things. You know what I mean? Didn't want to really face things. So that was one of my tools was escaping weed. And I just like how I feel. It made me feel like just floating above everything. What else? I love how it used to give me the munchies. You know, if I know, like, if I'm finna smoke, I'm finna get the munchies. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was January 1. And, you know, I ain't gonna be before you long. That's what I want to read. So, you know, get those verses. Psalms 27:8, Romans 12:2, Jeremiah 29:1. Man, I thank y'all, man, for checking in, tuning in. And, man, we be blessed, man. And, you know, Lord willing, I catch y'all tomorrow. So with that being said, say no more.